it did take a lot of work. We had to do a lot of planning, find out all the activities that we'd be doing to really make an impact on everyone. But it was definitely worth it, and all of the results, like the different students, their reactions to our projects, they were really great. So it was a lot of effort, but it was very well worth it.
I learned how to work as a team because there were so many things to do that we all had to help each other out, and you really have to figure out how to help someone else out because there's so many things to do, and like if you do it all alone you won't have enough time to do it. So I really learned how to work as a team.
And in terms of the message, was there anything that, you know, shocked you or surprised you? You know, in terms of the day that was out on Jane Street and getting that together, was there anything that you thought, oh, wait, we didn't know that, or this should be in there?
I think the time frame of when the ambulances and like the police and all them show up, I think that really surprised me because I thought it was way quicker, but it actually takes quite a lot of time, and like it took a long time for them, and they knew about it, so it probably takes way longer if they don't know about it. And I was really surprised in how long it takes for them to show up at the accident.
Was there a lot of discussion, you know, beyond the day of the event where students were like, man, that really resonated with me, or that stuck with me?
I think so. Like for the group personally, like we all asked questions to the I don't know what you call it, the ambulance people, I guess, and they gave us stories and stuff on how they deal with stuff like that, and so I think we really learned a lot from that day. Personally, I know they had a lot of like I asked a lot of questions because I like to know what's going on in their minds. So how do you move forward as a person having been involved in this? I think being more careful and then telling other people about it, because that experience is amazing. Not a lot of people get to have it, and they don't actually know what's going on. But by having that experience, I have a little bit more of an idea of what happened, so I can tell people and they can take it more seriously than if it's just a random person telling them, because I've actually had a bit of experience with it.
I learned about how much of an impact that we can make, and also from all of our hard work and how much it can pay off.
What, you know, putting that message together, what did you want people to know out of it?
I mean, there's so much information that we tried to give to the students, but I think the main message is to be careful and to know like your surroundings and to take the precautions to be safe.
Were you surprised that, you know, of the message that, you know, you drank the night before, you had some sleep but not enough sleep? Were you surprised that you were actually still drunk that morning?
Oh yeah, very surprised.
Or you're, you know, as the actress, that your character would still be.
Yeah. Even there was a few students approached me after, and they just couldn't believe it. They said, you know, I've never thought of that situation where the time span between once you had your last drink and the time that you can actually be driving and not impaired. They couldn't believe it, and me neither when they told me about it, and we created the situation.
And does that open the dialogue to continue with students at your school and beyond that?
Oh yes. Even there's a video on YouTube about the mock crash scenario, and I've had other people approach me, you know, family members as well, saying, you know what, when I was young I used to do that, and I can't believe that. Like, it's so great that now there's groups and awareness groups that can tell us and give the message.
And winning the State Farm award, that has to be, you know, a feather in the cap in terms of the work that you did and the fact that they recognize that your message is solid.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, for sure. For sure, it's great.
So what happens with the award? You know, what are your plans moving forward? So
we got a grant of $7,500, and now the $2,500 we will be using next year to try to make more of an impact and do more projects. And then for the $5,000 we go to Denver, Colorado next year for a conference where we'll be creating workshops and trading information with the other groups that won.
What do you want them to know? You know, that's such an amazing experience at the same time, but you are bringing a message to the rest of the students at that conference. What do you want them to hear from you?
what we're capable of, I guess. You know, we're the only school in Canada that won, so that obviously brings a great pride in us. So, and to just, because we're such a small town as well, to give the fact that we made such an impact in our community.